Hi, I'm Steve Valenti, owner of Stephen Valenti's Clothing for Men and Women. We have been on North Street in downtown Pittsfield for 37 years. Well, we're going to start curbside service on Tuesday. And so if people need particular items, they can come up to the front of the store. We have 3 or 4 spaces and we'll bring things out to them. We can run back in with their payment method. We'll try, we might even build a dressing room out in the vestibule. Yeah, we've talked about that. That wouldn't be the first time we've done that. So it's going to be, we are prepared. We have all of the masks that we need. We had our tailors make masks while we were closed. We have, the hand sanitizer. We have the gloves. We have the soaps, hand soaps that are top quality. We've got all of the pieces in place right now. So we're ready for that. And we're going to, again, it's uncharted territory. Nobody's ever experienced this before. So, unless we have a case where someone needs a certain suit as an emergency, they might have a death in the family or something that really needs urgent care, we will take the necessary precautions to maybe have that person come in. We've spaced out the dressing rooms so that instead of using everyone, we're using every other one. If we need to, we won't have more than 2 people in the store at any time. So, we've got a park bench that was donated by Vinnie Hebert years ago to the store. We'll have that outside, an X to where people can sit. We have additional chairs if we need to do that. The weather's starting to finally cooperate, so we can have some outside seating if we need to. So we're ready. Evan and Craig Kahn decided that they would do a virtual tour of the store, which happened yesterday. And it should be up and running probably the next day or 2, which is exciting. It's a new tool. I know my other son, Michael, in his field of architecture, they're starting to use this tool more to show progresses of houses that are being made to clients that might not be able to come up every weekend to check on the progress of their new home or their business that's being built. So that's going to be new and different, and we've been updating our Facebook page every day, showing our customers the new merchandise that's been coming in while we've been closed. Inventory still coming in, and so we have posted new tables in men's and some of the new women's merchandise that we got in that we unboxed and hung up on Friday. So, and then what we're going to do is, we've got to get the wheels of commerce going again in the store. So we've put a lot of things on sale. There's a lot of things at 50% off that are really good buys. We have a ladies rack that anything on it's $25. We have another ladies rack, anything on it's $29.50. So we've really kind of sharpened our pencil to hopefully make people engage them into spending some money again and getting our cash flow going again. Because all we keep doing is writing checks against savings, and we need to kind of get it going the other way now. Well, it's spring, and spring is much more exciting in fashion because it has a lot more color. So, in the fall, we tend to get the burgundies and, the deep purples and the deep navies. When spring rolls around, when you open up each box, it's like the sun's coming out. So we have a lot of teal, we have a lot of coral, we have a lot of, real crispy white, Cape Cod, red, turquoise. I mean, it's just a lot of color. And so, it's my favorite time in the fashion industry because it's just, as I say, when you open up the box, you can almost feel the sun come out. So choosing a season that we need to reopen and get going again, much better. It's happening now, and the weather's finally starting to cooperate here. So, I think, we're ready for a lot to happen. commerce, good weather, again, with caution. Obviously, we have to abide by some guidelines that I think make a lot of sense. I applaud them, but we're ready to, with that in mind, we're ready to get rolling again in here. It's a combination of things. I always compare business, and I've used it in some of my lectures that I've given at a couple of the colleges that asked me to speak. And business to me is like, and I hate to bring this up, but business is like a pizza, okay? And you know all about pizza. So there's many ingredients that make a pizza taste great, and one of them is not too long in the oven, but a good sauce and a good cheese and a good dough, they're all vital parts of pizza. And business is basically the same way. Our 37 years is, we had a mission statement when we went to the bank 37 years ago on what we wanted to do. We wanted to have a men's up-to-date clothing store that offered, great product, that offered a great environment to put this product in. And we wanted to pack it with the best customer service that we felt we could give. And I don't think we've deviated from that mission statement at all. I mean, we try to give you the best merchandise that we can find in the market. We try to keep it in a nice environment that's clean and friendly and spacious, homey. And we try to give you the best customer service that we can. And obviously, people have thanked us for that. Behind me, you'll see a lot of notes that are on a shelf. Those are all thank you notes from customers that have appreciated the things that we have done for them to make their situation, their journey, their whatever you want to call it, experience in here to be just warm, fuzzy, and everything that goes with it. So, I mean, I think for me to give advice to people who want to start a business, I think it's like pizza. There's those things that you have to do. You have to have a nice environment. You have to have a product that will appeal to more people. And so, again, we did that with our pricing structure. We think a little bit for everybody. We're not here and we're not here, but we encompass a lot of people's taste and wallet. And you have to take care of people, like their family, and you want them to have such a great experience that they'll tell their friends and they'll come back. And with us, we're now waiting on the third generation of customers. I waited on fathers and then who brought their sons in, and now their sons who became my customers are bringing their sons in. And a lot of those new sons are telling me, well, my grandpa used to shop here years ago. So, when you've got all those ingredients going in the right direction, then you're going to hang around for a while. Well, it's a great honor. I guess it kind of tells everybody that I've been around a long time. We've been here 37 years, and I worked for a few other people before this journey for 13 years. So this is what really, like, I've been in downtown Pittsfield 50 years and worked on the same side of the street for 50 years. So I've seen a lot of things happen, things come and go. And I think we're at a point now where we're strong again, and we'll get stronger. It's a great journey. And so I guess you reach a moment in your career where you've done a lot of different committees and groups, and they figure now, if you come to a meeting, you can talk about things that we did before and give some, I guess, good insight of what works and what doesn't work. Yeah, I'm very honored. Getting the Bob Quattrochi Award 2 years ago, I felt really big about that. But I was a big fan of Bob's. He did a lot for downtown Pittsfield. Even though his business was on East Street, he was almost at every meeting. Um, just a great soul, great person, great businessman. I mean, we got along great. I learned a lot from him. Ed O'Keefe was another person I admired greatly who did a lot for downtown Pittsfield. Um, and I can go on and on, with a list of great people that have done a lot of great things uh, for Pittsfield and for this downtown. So yeah, I feel great about it. I'm going to be around a little longer. My son is going to take over the business from me. I'm going to work a little bit less and maybe spend a little more time doing things around my home that I've put off for a long time because I'm here 6 days a week, and I'm finishing a car project tomorrow. So I bought a car in 1973, and I still have it, and we've been restoring it over the last few years. And tomorrow it gets on the road. So
oh my goodness, that's so exciting.
Yeah. So we're all raring to go here. We've been closed for about 6 weeks to 7 weeks, and we're gonna, in another few days we can have curbside service, which is going to be interesting in a clothing store. So I'm looking forward to that, and then being a solid part of this downtown. I love my job. I think my son will tell you, and my 2 boys will, and my wife will, that in the 37 years I've been here, I love coming to work. It's a great place to work. It's like working in a toy store. I love the enthusiasm that people return to us. I have a lot of great stories of customers that, couldn't make it in, and we went to their home or wherever they were staying, and we made them feel great. And, so it's just been a great run, and I'll be here a little bit longer, and until maybe Evan kicks me out. I don't know. Sometimes I'm a little, I don't know what it is, anal about things like the carpet in the front of the store and the doors clean. I thank you for providing the time for me to say a few things. I'm just very anxious to get back to work and do what I love to do. And so that's my story.
That was great. That was so passionate and powerful. Thank you so much for this. This is really, really excellent stuff. And I'll get this up probably at the beginning of next week for people to watch.
Okay. Well, it's been a pleasure for me. Thank you.